Hi there, I'm your realtor, Mark Fittante. Today we're going to be doing a deep dive on something that can make or break a real estate deal. So stick around because not only will I share common signs, but I will also share why overpricing happens and how to handle it, whether you're a buyer or a seller. The first and most obvious sign, it's not in line with comparable homes in the area. Start by looking at homes sold in the past 3 to 6 months. For example, if most homes in the neighborhood sold for this price point, but then this one is listed $50,000 higher with no noticeable differences, that's a red flag. Also, watch out for quote-unquote unique properties. While uniqueness can add value, it doesn't always justify sky-highing the price. Overpricing compared to comps can ultimately cost a seller a lot of money. When the home sits on the market for longer, buyers start to wonder what's wrong with it. Not only this, but we all have access to our phones, which have tools like Zillow and Redfin, and that lets you look at homes in the area and see what they're priced at. Homes in a balanced market usually sell within 30 to 60 days. If it's been 90 days or more, there's probably an issue. High days on market makes buyers think that there's something wrong with the home. Maybe it's not marketed well, it's overpriced, or there's an issue. Every time I talk to buyers and they're looking at homes on their own, they will ask me, why did this house come back on the market? Why did they just do a price reduction? What's wrong with the house? Why is nobody wanting it? Why is it coming back? What is the underlying issue? A well-priced home will get showings and online engagement within the first 2 weeks. If that's not happening, it's a sign the price doesn't align with the market. Also, pay attention to feedback from showings or open houses. If one buyer says something sucks, who cares? But if it starts to become a trend, you need to start listening to them. Sellers, ask your agent for detailed feedback from whatever showings or activity you recently got from your listing. And buyers, please share your feedback, your honest, truthful, peel the band-aid off feedback, and let them know. Sometimes sellers think that small or basic upgrades justify a huge price jump. For example, adding granite countertops to a 1980s kitchen won't make it a luxury space. Replacing carpet doesn't make a home worth $50,000 more. Buyers value upgrades, but only if they match the price. And sellers, yes, upgrades can be a game changer, but just know not everything automatically adds tens of thousands of dollars to your home. Let's talk about why overpricing happens. One of the most common ones is emotional attachment. Sellers often think their home is worth more because of sentimental value. 2. Pricing for negotiation. Some sellers intentionally overprice, expecting buyers to negotiate down. That can happen in hotter markets, but most of the time you're really just adding days on the market, and then it's going to lead to the same headache that we talked about earlier in this video. This isn't a car deal. You're not going to just sit here and haggle each other back and forth. Honestly, a lot of buyers don't even know they can negotiate. Most of the time, especially first-time home buyers, look online on Zillow, they see $350,000, and they said, oh dang it, my budget's $349,000, I can't afford that house. And the last one is market misunderstanding. Sellers might believe the market is stronger than it actually is, and that happens a lot. Because, as we talk about a lot on this channel, as time changes, the seasons change. Right now in the fourth quarter, it's usually pretty slow. It's a good time to be a buyer because you can usually get a good deal on a house. The market is slow. Sellers don't know this. Sellers know that, hey, I know that Idaho's really been growing a lot, so my house should sell for a lot more, but it's December, so it's going to take a second. Here's the deal. An overpriced home doesn't just sit longer, it also damages your negotiating power. Buyers will see the price drops and wonder, how much lower can you go? Here are a few things that you can do if you suspect a listing is overpriced. If you're a seller, request a detailed comparative market analysis or a CMA from your agent. Be realistic about your home's condition and the local market. And if you're not sure on the local market, please, please, please ask what it's like. Price it right the first time to generate competitive offers. If you're a buyer, work with an experienced agent to analyze the home's value. Don't be afraid to make an offer below asking if the price is unjustified. Remember, patience can pay off. Overpriced homes often face price cuts. And when they do, you can swoop in and be the knight in shining armor. Overpricing is one of the most common pitfalls in real estate. But if you're careful, it's easily avoidable. If you have questions about pricing strategies or want to know more about your market or my market, Feel free to reach out. My contact information is in the description. Email, text, call, whatever works. And hey, if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe, and share this with somebody who might find this video helpful to them. Thanks, and I'll see you guys next time.